Hello, this is Michael with Visionary Sim Pilot, and today we are in the B17 Flying Fortress in the fuddy-duddy paint scheme. And we are getting pushed back right now in a funny kind of way. In Gander, Newfoundland. And we're heading over to Keflavik. We're on another ferry flight heading over to Europe. And so here we go with all the good stuff. So I'm going to give the engines a little go here and start them up. Alright, got lots of things set there. I'm gonna set the elevator trim. And I'm gonna set the flaps for takeoff as well, so they don't have to worry about that later. Alright, but this is Gander, Newfoundland. Around here, this is what the airport looks like. And it is windy.
You can disconnect. Unlocking gear.
So gusting up to 30 miles an hour, windy. So that's a little crazy. That's what it was like when we were landing. Prior to this, I will have uploaded the landing video. When I landed in here, it was windy like that too, with very low visibility.
Disconnected. Bypass
visibility is a little bit better, but the ceiling's still 1,100 feet.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
And Keflavik is kind of about the same. Low visibility, ceiling about 1,000 feet, and freezing rain. So we'll see if it's that way when we get there in quite a little while. So because B-17s don't fly that fast. So, and we've got over 1,300 nautical miles to go. So, alright, so let me see. Let's make sure FS Captain is all ready to go. It looks like it is. So that's great. So let's jump inside the aircraft real quick here. So this is the 2D panel that I like using. So I downloaded it from a freeware B17. This is the oh boy, what's Airplane Heaven is the maker of this B17. And so they only had a 3D model that looked quite a bit like this, but a little bit different. And so since I like the 2D models, I switched it out. So I've got this 2D model, and it gives me some other options in there, and the throttle gauges, and the overhead panel, and all that kind of good stuff. Alright, so just want to let you know all that. So we are going to head out to runway 21 and try to take off as I check all the controls and make sure everything's all going there. Make sure everything's moving and going the way we want it to go. And one other thing, I need to make sure that that's all set so that we set everything to the compass so that it is good that way. Alright, and let's see, so like I said, we're heading out to runway 21. So that's going to be, whoa, I went a little too fast. That's going to be that runway crossing out there in front of us a bit. Alright, let's see how PF3 wants us to get there. Got my taxi guidance gauge up. Should be talking to me along the way. And we're off.
Next right on taxiway.
Next right. Okay.
Next right on taxiway Alpha.
So heading over here.
Bear right on taxiway Alpha.
The everything handles pretty well in this aircraft. Quite floaty.
Bear left.
I also haven't loaded it up a whole lot because I've been doing long legs on this ferry flight, so I haven't put too much weight in it. Just mainly fuel to get me where I need to go. Alright, taxiing out here. Zooming along. I can feel the wind a little bit. It is pushing me around just a little.
Straight on.
Going straight on. And I'm guessing it wants me to go across here.
Watch that taxi speed.
I know, got going a little fast, but got a little stretch to go here. Fighting that wind blowing a
Bear
little
right
bit.
on taxiway Foxtrot.
Okay, we're gonna bear right up here. Coming around the corner. Zoom. So no SID departure today, but we are doing the burn 3K arrival into Keflavik. So on the video for landing into Keflavik, I will be coming in doing that. Who knows what runway we'll be landing at. The wind's blowing all around, fairly strong there too, somewhere around 15 knots, but not as much as the 30 knots here. Always fun when you add that little extra weather in there, especially in these old warbirds, these piston engines that are fun to fly. I picked up quite a bit of ice on the way in coming through the clouds. Hopefully not going to have that problem going out.
Next left on Foxtrot.
I did de-ice the plane before I started the video. Come on, turn. That's where it doesn't like to turn because I was trying to turn against the wind there a little bit.
Next left on taxiway. Steady.
Parking brake on there for a second. Alright, so we are there. Runway 21 is that long thing down to our left. Not sure why it brought us out here, but it did. So, but that's alright. So once we go taxi into position, life will be beautiful. So let's get tower frequency. And there's tower. Tower is 18.1. this to 18.1. Move that over there. We're going to tell our co-pilot to take care of all the radios for us so that we don't have to do that. Let's check in for a little takeoff clearance.
Tower Island Air 1771, runway 21, ready for departure.
Island Air 1771, line up and wait. Runway 21.
Line up and wait. Island Air 1771.
Alright, so here we go. We're going to go taxi down to the beginning of runway 21. Which is down here to our left. Just like so. And I will put the autopilot on.
Right to runway 21.
Pretty close to right after we take off, so that we can get some views on the outside too, like that, as we are taxiing down the runway. Although we're probably going to be in the clouds pretty quick, so 1100 broken, so at least we're probably able to see the aircraft a little bit. Unlike when I was landing, it was really, really thick. Quick overview. Yep. We're gonna cross. That there. We're gonna make a little U-ey right here at this intersection. And so here we go. Little wheel brakes. Little engine power in the right spot.
Island Air 1771, winds 205 at 17, runway 21, clear for takeoff. Fly heading 245.
Alright, here we go.
Roger. Cleared for takeoff. Fly heading 245. Island Air 1771.
It's quite floaty and quite climby pretty quick. Already up off the ground as I was drifting with the wind over there to the left. And we got positive rate. Gear's gonna come up. Go ahead and drop one notch of flaps already.
Island Air 1771, contact departure on 132.1.
We can gain a little bit more speed.
Roger. 132.1. Island Air 1771.
Climb power on there. All going that way real
Departure
good.
Island Air 1771. With you out on 1000 for 8000.
And we're gonna turn right to
Island Air
245.
1771, radar contact, altimeter is 180.
Roger. Island Air 1771.
is just about 245.
Island Air 1771, turn right heading 0202.
Right to 020. Yes, I know. We're going to check the flaps here in just a
Island
second.
Air 1771.
Now that we're up over 2,000 feet, which is about 1,500 feet above the ground, turn the rest of the flaps off. Back the engines down just a little bit, because we are going to autopilot here real quick so we can do some outside views. We're going to go around to 202 and we're going to come inside here and set altitude up at 8. Alright, we're going to put the engines back up a little higher. Yep, through there. Alright, let's take a little quick outside look. Flying around Keflavik. In our fuddy-duddy livery.
Air 1771, resume on navigation. 2 Tango Uniform Delta Eco Papa.
Alright, so then we can tell it to follow
Roger. Resume on navigation.
GPS that I programmed in earlier.
Delta Echo Papa. Island Air 1771.
As we make a nice turn. Flying through some
Bravo
broken
5
clouds.
big quarter left heading 250.
Much clearer than when I landed.
Roger,
Couldn't
left
see a
250,
thing until we got
564.
down to 800 feet. So, very nice. Let's jump back inside, check everything here really quick. Airspeed's a little bit on the slow side. Got the icing on. Bring our climb down a little bit. Add just a little bit more manifold pressure. There we go, that's looking good. Here at FS Captain and make sure we're not accumulating any ice that way. Does not look like it. So that's all good. We'll jump outside. Oh, here's the clouds. Now we are up in the cloudiness. Alright, so that's our B-17. This is Model F in the fuddy-duddy paint livery. And it is from Airplane Heaven. I believe I picked this up for free from Orbix. I believe they have this on their site for a free download. Could be wrong. If I am, I apologize. So, hope you liked it. Check out the video for the landing in Keflavik. Should be interesting with some low visibility and freezing rain. And hope you guys all have a great day.